Welcome to the Knowledge Entrepreneurs Show, where we celebrate the innovators driving change in the education industry. At Edison OS, we've worked with over 500 knowledge entrepreneurs to turn their edtech ideas into profitable businesses. Hi, Abhinav. Welcome to the Knowledge Entrepreneurs Show. Thanks so much for taking time out for this.
Morning, Jagmohan. Thank you for the opportunity.
So, my first question is how did you get into the LMS consultancy space? How did you get started?
All right. So I actually got started as a LMS consultant through college placement, right?
Okay.
And my specialization was my master's was in finance and HR, right? So at that time, I wasn't specifically seeking out for this field, but when the role came up, I decided to give it a shot, right? Once I got into this, I discovered how much I enjoyed the challenge of helping organizations streamlining their learning processes and optimizing their systems. So it's been incredibly rewarding to see how technology can transfer learning experiences, and that initial placement turned out to be the perfect entry point into the career that I've grown to love.
Got it, Abhinav. You said you specialized in finance and HR while you did your masters, right? I
Yeah.
believe you did your MBA. How do these skills contribute to your approach as an LMS consultant?
So, as someone with dual specialization, MBA specialization, one in finance and other one in HR, my approach as an LMS consultant is deeply informed by these diverse skills, right? Each specializations brings a unique perspectives to my work, right? Allowing me to navigate through intricacies of learning management system with a well-rounded approach. So, if my finance background is particularly crucial when it comes to understanding budgets and forecasting costs and demonstrating the ROI of training programs to clients. So, as an LMS consultant,
Yeah.
I'm often tasked with justifying training budget and ensuring that every penny spent translates into measurable improvements in employee performance, right? Like finance skills can be like budget management, cost benefit analysis, ROI calculation. Yep. So these for the finance one. And if we talk about for the HR skills, so incorporating my HR skills allow me to align the LMS with broader organizational goals and ensure that the system supports not just learning, but also the talent management, right? My HR background helps me understand how learning activities can drive culture, engagement, and performance at the individual and organizational level, right? So, taking HR skills like curriculum design, compliance and regulatory, performance management, right? When we are integrating performance management with LMS, right? And if we seek for the technical skills, right? So while my MBA provides me the strategic and big picture view, right? So my technical skills let me implement the strategic effectively, like implementing LMS, integrating LMS with other modules or third-party content providers, reporting and analytics, right? And one more was from that was the project management skills, right? So dual MBA specialization prepared me well for the project management things also, right? Which keeps the project on track, manages risk, communicate effectively with stakeholders, right? Which ensures me that the project not only meets the technical requirements but also delivered within the timeline and the budget, right? Where you have to make a communication with your stakeholders, quality assurance, and with the adaptability, right? And less, or you can say as the soft skills, right? Like communication, client relationship, problem solving, and analytical thinking. So these many skills, including finance, HR, project management, technical, and soft skills, I'm able to approach LMS as a comprehensive project, right? The holistic approach allows me to deliver not just technology solutions, but even transformating LMS or learning experiences of that will drive real business impacts. That will make a real business impacts also. So it's a rewarding journey that combines strategic thinking and hands-on experience, and this is what makes this field so dynamic and fulfilling.
Got it, Abhinav. And for somebody who wants to start out, right, who wants to get into this field, apart from the traditional education degrees that we have, would you recommend any specific skills or certifications?
So, if anyone wants to get into this field, there are some skills and certifications that can make you a successful consultant, right? The first and foremost would be the technical skills, right?
Right.
So, the technical skills are the what you can say as a strong foundation in LMS or e-learning, like SCORM, API, AICC. So these are the backbone of how communication with LMS has been done with the content, right?
Okay.
And with there, you can even have the hands-on experiences with Canvas, Moodle, right? And it can give you an edge, right? And a little bit of coding knowledge also, like HTML, CSS, SQL, right? Which can give you a customizing and providing you the troubleshooting systems also. So you can be a developer, right? But understanding how things work behind the scenes makes you more versatile consultant, right?
Right.
So communication is also a game changer, right? So as an LMS consultant, you often bridge a gap between technical and the stakeholders, a technical team and the stakeholders, right? Who may not be too tech savvy, right? So being able to explain the complex idea in simple and layman's language, right? Which they will truly listen and understand, right? That's what transforms you from a tech expert to a trusted partner, right? So, and even there are certifications like a project management certification, which is also provided from the SAP, right? Agile, that can handle you the scope, timeline, collaboration with the implementing and the stakeholders from the organization. And with that will help you in upgrading an LMS, right?
Got it,
And
Abhinav.
even after you dive into LMS or e-learning, credentials like PMP and what you can say as Agile will let you help, right? Or vendor-specific certifications, which are also offered as an by LMS providers. That right? They are even a great way to show expertise into this field, right?
Right.
But what I suggest or I felt is beyond skills and certifications, the most important thing is curiosity, right? That any field, right, that is constantly evolving, new technologies, AI-driven learning, and micro learning trends, reshaping how organizations are approaching their training, right? Staying curious and adaptable is what will keep you ahead of the curve and make you invaluable consultant in this field.
Got it, Abhinav. And what do you think are some of the common misconceptions about LMS consultancy that, probably should be aware of?
One of the biggest misconceptions about LMS consultant is that we just tech people, right? Who configure systems and disappear. So while technical expertise is a big part of the job, so the role is way much broader than that, right? As
Right.
an business consultant, You're not just solving technical issues, you are even solving business challenges.
Right.
So when you are helping organizations and aligning their learning systems with their goals, whether that's onboarding employee, improving training, or enhancing user experience for learners, it's a deeply strategic role, not just a technical one, right?
Got it.
Another misconceptions is that consultant have all the answers right out of the gate.
Right.
Right. In reality, a big part of the job is listening
Right.
and really, really listening. So, what client needs, because every implementation, every client is different, is it's unique, and that even reflects into their LMS. So instead of talking with a one size fits all, right solution, a good thing is, or the standard, or the what you can say as advocating thing is, uh, spend time with understanding the workflows, challenges, goals of the organizations before recommending anything. Right. It's more about collaborating and then prescribing. So the another myth is that LMS works about the definitely about the initial implementation. People think the job ends once the system goes live,
Okay.
but that's actually a tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Consultants often provide ongoing support, help the change management, assist with sealing or upgrading systems for the organization as it grows. A successful LMS isn't just a one step, a one time setup. It's just evolving, living, right? Like a regular or fostering a child, right?
Right. Got it.
And some beginners even think that they need to know that every single LMS platform to get started, while being familiar with several systems is helpful, right? Expertise isn't about memorizing every button or feature. It's about understanding how to approach problems, right? Evaluating needs and finding creative solutions regardless of the platform. So, if you're new to this field, remember the job is about strategy, empathy, adaptability. So, as much as it's just technical skills, keep that in mind that you will help avoid falling into these you keep that in mind that you will help avoiding falling into these common traps and set up you up for the successful consultant.
Got it. Got it. Abhinav. Could you share a beginner-friendly example of an LMS implementation project that you worked on?
My first implementation was my project was a milestone for me, right? So it was end-to-end implementation with lots of moving parts, including customizations, integrations with third-party content providers. It made a very memorable setup, right? Because it was my first ever international project, and adding to a whole new level of complexities and excitement. So, a client was a global organization looking to create a learning platform that could cater their diverse workforce spread across multiple countries. The vision was very clear. They wanted the system that was user friendly, highly customizable, and scalable for their future needs.
Right.
So, my job was to take that vision and bring it to life.
Right.
Right. So, one of the standout challenges was integrating LMS with third-party content provider. This required creating a seamless flow so users could access all the learning resources without any friction, ensuring system communicates perfectly behind the scenes, right? On top of that, there were customization requests that created a lot of creativity and problem solving. Being an international project, when there were some additional hurdles to overcome, coordinating with teams across different time zones required meticulous planning, adapting the system to suit the needs of learners from different cultural and linguistic backgrounds added another level of complexity. But that what made it so rewarding because every challenge was an opportunity to improve and grow,
Right.
right? And the key takeaways from this project was um that whenever you stuck, right, or you can say as whenever a project have struck throughout the career, the first is communication. That's a glue that will hold everything together.
Right.
Regular updates with the clients, team helped us stayed aligned, even when the unexpected popped up, right? Secondly, adaptability is critical, right? Because roadblocks will happen. Find creative solutions. What makes a good consultant? The project taught me the value of collaboration. Working with diverse international team gave me a deeper appreciation for different perspectives and approaches. So, looking back to the first implementation wasn't just about delivering a customizable LMS system, but also understanding the unique needs of clients, right? Creating solutions that truly work and building a foundation for their long-term success, right? So it was an incredible experience that shaped how I approach every project to this day.
Got it. Abhinav. And could you explain, I mean, how do you develop expertise in advanced LMS features like OCN, VLS, and API integrations?
Okay. So my journey into mastering features like LMS, OCN, VLS, or API didn't happen overnight, right? It was a combination of hands-on experience, curiosity, and constant learning. So when it all started, I realized that many organizations weren't utilizing the LMS to its capabilities or fully optimizing their LMS. So it often stuck to basic features like course upload, user management. That was so untapped potential, right? Especially in areas like OCN, VLS, and API. So I saw an opportunity, right, to bridge that gap. And that's where my deep dive began. So features like OCN, I started understanding how external content providers like LinkedIn, Coursera, Udemy could seamlessly be integrated with LMS. So it was fascinating to see how these integrations could expand LMS opportunities while keeping everything centralized. So I worked on real world life projects where we integrated Ocean into client's LMS, ensuring learners could access external content like libraries from libraries as if they were native to the platform, right? So those hands-on experience taught me not just the technical side, but also how to align these features with business goals,
Right.
right? And when we came to VLS, so I knew it that all about creating an engaging and interactive learning experience, whether it was synchronizing the LMS with video conferencing tools like Zoom or MS Teams for live virtual classrooms. I experimented with MS Teams, so this project required creating a fully integrated virtual learning ecosystem, right? Combining live sessions, recording, and interactive assignments. So the project gave me a handful experience understanding how to balance technical feasibility with user experiences, right? And if we talk about API integrations, so that was another what you can say as area where I developed my expertise through hands-on experience and learning by doing it. Right. So API are the backbone of creating seamless communication between systems.
Right.
And I made it a point to learn how they work with different functionalities, API, automating the APIs for user data transfer, gradually move to more complex projects like synchronizing with LMS, HR systems, CRMs. So each integration was like solving a puzzle, right? And every success built my confidence.
Right.
So the key to mastering these features were staying curious, right? Uh, Never shy away from the challenges. I just invest time in documentation, attended webinars, forums, and shared their and where their these professionals shared their insights, right? So importantly, the important thing was that I learned by doing it.
Right.
So each project gave me a deeper understanding of how these features could elevate the learning experiences. Right. So developing expertise in OCN, VLS, API, and many others, it wasn't just about technical skills. It was about understanding these features and solving real world problems, right? Where it will add value to the organizations, right? So these perspectives is what transformed me from someone who just knew the tools to someone who could strategically leverage them to deliver with results,
Got it,
right?
Abhinav. And as a consultant, what are the common challenges, you often face, and how do you kind of, navigate them effectively?
Okay, so mostly when we face some unique set of challenges, that can be rewarding, right? And demanding also. So one of the main challenges is balancing multiple responsibilities, right? Managing projects with delivering to the client's expectations, right? And navigating internal team dynamics. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but effective navigation starts with setting clear priorities and be proactive in communications, right? To start, or you can say as multiple projects can be daunting, right? As a consultant, you might be juggling from different clients with varying needs and expectations. So the key to success here is organization, right? Definitely organization, implementing tools like project management software, uh, which would keep track of tasks, deadlines, and deliverables. It's also about learning to say no, right?
Right.
Understanding your capacity and be realistic about what you can handle without compromising quality, right? Prioritizing tasks and breaking them down into manageable chunks, and which can make the workload more manageable,
Right.
right? Dealing with client expectations is a common challenge, right? So it's easy for clients to think that a consultant doesn't have the same level of expertise as senior consultants, right? And this is often far from the truth.
Right.
So, way to counter this is through proactive communication. I mostly fought with this only, and setting clear expectations from the beginning.
Right.
So, being transparent about what can be delivered with a specific time frame, and definitely budget is crucial, but regular check-ins and updates can help manage expectations and ensure that the changes or issues are being addressed promptly,
Right.
right? Navigating it to internal team and maintaining the dynamics can be challenging also.
Right.
So a consultant often needs to work closely with senior managers, juniors, and other departments to get things done, right? Building relations, right, and demonstrating leadership through clear communication and problem-solving skills is a key. It also is important, right, to be open to feedback and willing to learn from the experienced colleagues, right? Building a collaborative environment where different perspectives can be valued and can lead to better outcomes for everyone who is involved, right? Effective navigation requires self-awareness. So if you recognize your strengths and areas for development, it's also about finding a balance between confidence and humility, right? So a consultant should seek mentorship, right, from senior colleagues, take advantage of learning opportunities, or such as what you can say as workshop or courses to build continuously building their skills, right? So the challenge faced by the consultants are about finding a balance between work and personal life also, right? Between client demands and project deliverables, and between roles and responsibilities. With the right tools, a mindset, support, so consultant can successfully navigate these challenges and continue to grow in their career.
Got it. And Abhinav, I've heard a lot about agile methodologies. So, could you explain how agile methodologies have benefited your projects and how do consultants incorporate these methods into their workflows?
Okay, so agile methodology has been a game changer
Hmm.
for my projects or for different what you can say as for consultants, right? Especially for LMS, because the flexibility and iterative approach of agile has allowed to adapt quickly to changes, right? Whether
Right.
they come from client, team, or external environment. It's just not about completing tasks, right? It's about delivering what you can say as value consistently and being responsive to feedbacks through projects, right? Throughout the project. So incorporating agile into workflows has brought several benefits. So one of the main advantages is increased flexibility, project management methods, right, which has lead to rigid timelines and fixed deliverables, which has made it difficult to adjust to new requirements or unexpected challenges, right? Agile, on the other hand, operates in very shorter cycles, typically called as sprints,
Right.
where each sprint delivers a working product increment, right? This means I can adapt to changes more easily, responding to clients' needs and incorporating feedback from stakeholders, right? Another key benefit is uh, communication and collaboration. So agile methodologies emphasize regular face-to-face meetings, right? Like daily stand-ups, sprint planning sessions, sprint reviews, right? Where team discusses about the progress, next step, and challenges they are going to face, right? So these meetings do create a culture of transparency and accountability. So, in this, every team member knows what they're expected, right? So,
Right.
what are the expectations from them? They are having a clear sight of them, right? From beginning to the end of the project, right? So, this level of communication helps building trust with clients. That ensures that everyone is aligned on priorities and objectives, right? So to incorporate agile into projects, consultant needs to understand of the agile principles, the flexibility, the iterative development, and constant feedback, right? It's important to tailor agile methodologies uh, to the specific needs of the each project or from the clients, right? For example, daily stand-up can be shortened to quick check-ins, right? The team is spread across different time zones or different countries. Sprint planning sessions can focus on setting achievable goals and breaking them down into a smaller task, right? And consultants should also leverage tools like Jira or Trello to track progress and manage tasks, right?
Yeah.
These tools allow for real-time updates, and they even provide you visual representations of what the current state of the project is and what we are going to work on.
Right.
So what's even it will tell you what's the complete, is it in work in progress, right? What's next? So these can be taken down into real time, right? By using these platforms, every consultant stay organized and make some quick adjustments as needed according to the requirements, right? So yeah, incorporating agile uh, requires a shift in mindset, right? Because getting comfortable with uncertainties and embracing change, for me, it meant like learning to let go of rigid expectations, right, and being more adaptable. So I now focus more on delivering values iteratively rather than aiming for perfection from day one. So agile methodologies have made projects more responsive, more customer focused, and more successful. So by integrating these methods into workflows or in any sort of project, I've able to deliver solutions faster, anticipate challenges, improve the work we do, right? It continuously improves, and it's a powerful approach, right? Because that not only benefits the project but also helps build a relation with the client and the team.
Got it, Abhinav. I'll probably conclude with one more question, which is, which could be one of the concerns for a lot of people. Uh, this is a rapidly evolving landscape, right? I mean, every tech-related thing keeps changing, new technologies coming in. What are the strategies you use to stay updated with so many things that change, and you have to probably learn a lot of things? How do you manage all of those things?
So staying updated, right, in LMS field is a crucial, right? With constantly evolving with the new technologies, features, and best practices. So I've developed several strategies to ensure that I'm always ahead of the curve, right? So the first and foremost is continuous learning, right?
Right,
I made a habit of attending conferences, webinars,
right.
workshops. So because of these events, they not only provide insights into the latest trends and
Hmm.
innovation, but they also offer opportunities to network with peers, share experiences, discuss challenges, right? So conferences like recently it happened, right? Technology conference in London and DevLearn conference and Expo in Las Vegas, right? Which particularly gave a valuable insights because they attract leaders and experts from around the world, right? So attending these events, what you can say is you can even subscribe them, right? these publications, newsletters such as Solution Magazines, EdTech Magazine, e-learning guilds, learning solution newsletters. You can subscribe them, right? These resources offer provide you updates on the latest LMS features, right? With the case studies and technologies. So they are invaluable, right,
Okay.
for keeping up the with the trend and learning about new tools and platforms that can enhance learning experiences, right? And actively participating in forums and communities is also a effective strategy, right? Platforms like LinkedIn, Reddit, and specialized user groups, right? Uh, they allow me and other consultants also to engage with other professionals, ask questions, get advice from the latest LMS developments, right? Participating in these communities keeps you informed about the challenges and solutions, right? Who are in the front line of LMS implementation and optimizations, right? So I do really heavily rely on these product demos and trials of these new LMS solutions also. So many companies or organizations do provide free trials,
Right.
demo version of their platforms,
Right.
right? Like a Workday, right?
Right.
Which allow me to get hands-on experience with latest features and functionalities. So this practical exposure helps me understand these tools, which can be applied in real world scenarios and how they might benefit the client or the project, right? And another key approach is having contacts with the vendors, right? Vendors and developers. So they also provide contents. They do develop content, right? They uh, create systems so that we can integrate LMS with these platforms,
Right.
right? And they even give early insights, upcoming features and developments, right? Once you have uh, partners with them, right, they would share their roadmaps and future updates also,
Right.
which can give you a competitive edge when you are advising it to your clients on the standard solutions or the best practices according to their needs, right? So invest your time in formal and informal trainings also, right? Whether they provide some sort of certificate once you complete the course or not, participate in webinars, and even take some sort of exams, right, for getting new tools or LMS features, right? This will also help you stay informed about the industry and get you the best practices and the latest innovations, right? This education, right, that not only enhances the expertise but also allows to better advise your organizations or the clients, so that you can give the best way to leverage LMS for their specific needs, right? So staying updated with the LMS landscape is a continuous journey, right? By combining these strategies, networking, staying informed with publications, hands-on experiences with demo systems, right? Investing your time in continuous learning can effectively navigate you to the rapid changes and offer the best solutions to your clients.
Got it, Abhinav. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much for taking time out for the podcast again.
Thank you, Jagmohan. Thank you. Thank you for time.